back at the pond. So while we're doing the frog battle, I lost one of my frogs, and I thought I'd come back to get it. Yep, we're going kayaking. My old town kayak. I rigged it up for fishing best I could, and it's been a nice little boat. So very weedy on the pond. That clear water is where I believe my frog is, so we're gonna see if we can go retrieve him, and while we're out here looking for the frog, we're gonna take that grass line and we're gonna exploit it with the frogs. So maybe we'll catch some. Who knows? Here we are, back in the kayak. It's been a long time. Holy cow, I almost went right over. I am way out of practice. So we might be going in on this one. It's been some time since I've been out on the kayak, so let's see what we can do. So far, I mean, I almost wiped right out coming out here. Pretty sure it's gonna be pretty gloppy as far as getting out of here. I want to get to the open water without really stirring too much up. This weed factor is just on the top. As I'm here, you can see there's not much going on underneath. It looks a lot worse than it is. I don't know that I could run a lure through it, but it just might be possible. It just might be possible. Let's make our way to clear water, and we'll see if we can't find our white frog. I kind of suspect that we won't. I thought this was weeds just growing right from the bottom, but this is just top layer weeds just hanging out. So we're here in the middle. So we're gonna kind of keep an eye out for our frog. Now, not too many people come out here to fish. So I just wanted to take a quick look on the outskirts here to see if I see our frog hanging out on the edge. Oh, there's a couple bass that just came up. They're like, he's in here with us. Not seeing anything that resembles the frog as of yet. I'm so in the clear, I don't really have to worry about losing my lure, so I brought worms with me. Kind of feel like maybe we should give it a shot while we're out here, huh? It's a wacky rig, black with blue flake. Let's see what we can do here. I've caught so many nice bass in here, and it's just a little pond, but it's really nice here. The weeds are actually keeping me tucked in real good right here, so I'm able to kind of exploit this deep water area where it's clear, and we're gonna see if we can't catch a fish or two. Right now, like I said, we're running a wacky rig. Right now I have black and blue on. I brought our orange. I like to run in the Gary Yamamoto, and I also brought a cinnamon black flake, so pretty close to a green pumpkin, but a little darker. And this is normally an area, if you watched my frog battle, you know, there was only one way to fish this, and that was basically to get through the weed factor, or ride the weeds or over the weeds. So I just wanted to stop a second and just talk to you a little bit about, now that I'm on the pond, the amount of life that I am seeing here is just really incredible. So much fun to see, so nice to see. I mean, this is one of the ponds that I really enjoy fishing, and I gotta tell you, there's reasons I'm not catching fish well here. There's plenty to eat. I mean, I am looking into the water. There are millions of small fish. There's no reason to want to come after my stuff. They've got plenty to eat, you know, and so to catch something in here is pretty good. So these are areas now that I'm casting that there would be no way I could get to. I'll get a situation where I'll see some jump ups, and it's the small baby fish jumping up and over the weeds. It's really kind of interesting, kind of fun to watch. I've got half a dozen minnows right here. You can just see them hanging out in there. And as I said, I think a lot of this is basically starting from the top. This pond from the outside looking in looks dead. You see all this browned out weeds on the top. You're thinking, oh, dead pond, too bad. But it's full of life underneath. So here we are on the kayak and then really enjoying ourselves here over our weeded pond. I'm looking for my frog that I lost a couple days ago. So if I do find a frog, that will be what I'll consider a catch, as well as, you know, just fishing around here. We're hitting some spots that we normally, as well as, you know, just fishing around here. We're hitting some spots that we normally can't get from land. We haven't had any hits yet, but we're hitting some areas that are unobtainable other than kayak. That looked like a good spot, didn't it? I had a water with me. I think I dropped that on my way in. So that's not good. But, you know, land's not too far away. It's not like I'm miles away from my stuff. But I tell you, if that frog is in these weeds, it's going to be very difficult to sing. Well, we just had our first bite on the wacky rigs, making me feel kind of a little better about today. Didn't catch them. Of course, when I reacted, I pulled it out. The hook landed on my head. Didn't hook me, thank goodness, but yeah, that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. I don't know why I think that's funny. You know, the trouble with frogs are, a lot of times, you can catch a fish just by letting them float like a bobber. I hate it to be, but it's very possible that a fish could have hit that frog. And there's some poor fish dealing with that frog. I've not had any success locating him. He is white, so I was thinking I was going to be able to spot him, but no luck. Yeah, they're not super expensive, but it got me out here. That would be really cool. No hits on the frog today. I had one earlier on land. He took it, and man, they're able to bite them. And they say to, and I probably said this before, they say to let them take it for a little while, let them bring it under, then react. It's exactly what I did, and when I pulled out nothing but frog. Yeah, I'm kind of doubting it. Oh, it's not, it's nothing. It's a glare in the water. Wow. Talk about being fooled. It's absolutely nothing, which is what you are about to become. Oh boy. Alright, so what that means is, as I put my rod up, my string got tangled up. That's exactly how I lost my other frog. So let's see if we can fix this up. Casted it out and gone. No butts, that's pretty much it. We're just here hanging out on the kayak. I fished it pretty good when it comes to the frog and mixing it up with the worm on these open areas where I can kind of drop them in. Like I said, it would have been nice to find the other frog. I'd have tied him right up, put him to work. Yeah, so we got a little spillway here. You can see that little grate there. This is where everything runs down to. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I checked it out. I think we're gonna pull out of here. You know, we really didn't catch any fish or find my frog. So yeah, I think we're gonna pull out of here. I'm getting kind of thirsty and my water fell out as I was putting the boat in. I got another water in the truck haul, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that.